Ken, the president, and Doug, who is the VP, have very kindly agreed to talk to us and tell us all about the Historical Motorcycle Club of Queensland. Like, when did it start? When did you guys get involved? How many events do you have? Just everything about it.
Okay.
So, all right, whoever goes first.
Well, the club started in 1970, so we've just clicked over 50 years.
Oh, wow.
We currently have a membership of about 1,300 in Queensland, split over 15 areas.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot more than I would have thought. So do all these 1,300 people, they all have vintage motorbikes, or they're more just interested in the vintage motorbikes?
Pretty much, I think they all own, and most guys have got more than one.
Wow.
I think we once decided that the average was probably about 4 bikes per person.
Oh, that's nice.
But the bikes, of course, range from anything over 30 years old
Yep.
back to the beginning of motorcycles.
Yep.
As you would have seen the other day, I brought one of my old bikes out, which is 1914. It's 100 plus years old, and through the bikes in the 80s and even early 90s now.
Yeah.
So it's quite a big spectrum, and yeah, like I say, we've got all the interest in the world. It's all about, what's our motto now, riding, restoring and enjoying.
Oh, absolutely.
Today came about with Rick from the hotel contacted me.
Oh.
We spoke about it, and he said, well, it'd be nice to have a bunch of bikes out. I said, right, we'll do that. So it was from small beginnings. We talked about it and decided we could put about 50 odd bikes out in front here.
Yeah.
And he had organised a road closure, so which happened no thanks to the council, and it just happened at the last minute. But we managed to roll in, count I did earlier was about 62 of our club bikes.
Wow.
And of course there was probably the same number again of other bikers who just happened to see what was going on and stopped and had a look, and down the lower car park there was absolutely full as well. So, so great day for us. We just like displaying our bikes and
absolutely.
showing them off, and I guess the hotel did right out of it in the process as well. So
And it's a great place. They do great food here as well. So.
Yeah, it was a good day. Just
Yeah. So how many events do you normally do? Like, is it set dates, or is it just as it?
We have a multi-tiered arrangement where we have what we call all the club events, and we have a calendar which is probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 events each month.
Okay.
Hosted by different areas within Queensland.
Yep.
And then each area has its own local runs and events as well. So there's something happening virtually every day of the week for the individual member. Either just a local run down to the, coffee run somewhere, or it might be down to the coast, or
Yeah.
those sort of runs. We have one, for instance, goes up Mount Glorious on a Tuesday. We have a Thursday ride, which is for 1970s bikes, and they do 200-300 k's up around in this sort of area, Mount Mee and Woodford and those sort of places. So
Yeah.
that's a regular. So there's runs on all the time. But,
Yeah.
And then, like I say, what we call the main events, probably 2 or 3 of those every month.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you advertise? Do you do it on Facebook like this event was, or?
We run a website.
Yep.
So our events are published there. We have a monthly magazine, which we're pretty proud of.
Yep.
So again, that has a calendar of events in, and then most areas have got their own Facebook pages. So
Yeah.
between Facebook and our website and printed word, so
Yeah.
we get it out there.
So people can just Google Historical Motorcycle Club of Queensland, and you guys will come up, and then if they're interested, they can look further into it.
Listing there if they want to join the club. The membership details are there. What's happened, what we're all about.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really impressed with the bikes that were here. Fantastic.
That was a good selection today.
Yeah, good job. Good job what I saw, but apparently it was heaps bigger before I got here, so well done, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
If you're interested in going to these different events, 2 of the big events again.
Yep.
It's the Father's Day Galvanised Festival for the Ipswich Council.
Okay, yep.
Where they shut off Tolmar Square,
Yep.
and we put in anything up to about 130 bikes. So it's on Father's Day, and it's highly advertised by Ipswich Council.
Yep.
There's a trains, planes and automobile day that's run out of the Railway Museum.
Yep.
Normally we have a big bike display, same sort of thing here.
Yep.
But this year is going to change.
Okay.
And this year there is a Spencer motorcycle, and Doug knows a lot more about it than me. because he's been one of the ones to engineer and build parts for it. And that is
That's
going
cool.
to be put in the Railway Museum, and they've just completely restored this bike. I'll go back to Doug with that one for you.
Yep.
And then the other one is the, in May, is it, I think, is the Mount Tambourine Ray Owens bike show.
Oh yeah, I see that advertised on Facebook. Oh, last year I did. I haven't been able to get to it, but I'm hoping to get to it this year.
If you can get to it,
Yeah.
that's very good, because not only would you get a good shot of all these bikes,
Yeah.
there could be 2,000 riders
Yeah.
turn up and park in the car park.
Yeah.
So it's really big.
No.
And Doug was saying we have 15 areas. We go right up to Rocky.
Yeah. Oh,
We go
okay.
past Rocky, but we've got members in Mackay and places, and they become part of Rocky. So we spread right out. Rocky, Bundaberg, Childers,
Yep.
Kingaroy, Warwick, Dalby, all up through that way.
Wow.
Then we go Harvey Bay, which is called Fraser Coast.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
And they all have their own events as well,
Yeah,
on
so
top of what you guys.
So everyone has their own rally, which we all go to.
Yeah.
And other people from interstate, as long as they've got 30-year-old bikes, it doesn't matter as long as they've got a bike.
Yep.
They come up and join us.
Yeah. Well, that's brilliant. I mean, I've heard of you guys before, but I didn't know exactly what it was you did. So thanks for taking the time and explaining. And if anyone is interested, just Google you guys and they can get more information.
That was our 50th plus. That was a couple of years ago. It was in 2020. But
Yep.
Because of COVID, we had to cancel it.
Yeah.
And so we had the 50 plus one.
Oh, okay.
When did we have that? 2 years ago. We're 52 or 53 years now.
Would have been 21.
21, yeah. So that was our shirts and our logo.
Yeah.
And this Spencer, I'll just let Doug tell you about the Spencer very quickly.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, the Spencer was a motorcycle that was manufactured entirely in Brisbane
Yep.
around about 1906 by a man called David Spencer. And without going into all his background, the bike ended up after he passed away with one of our members who later, it was all in bits and pieces, and it got donated back to the Queensland Museum in the late 80s. We decided to make an approach to the Queensland Museum, which we did, to say we'll restore that bike.
Yeah.
And get it back. Just, you know, it was something special. It was, as far as we know, about the only bike fully manufactured, engine, everything.
Wow.
Manufactured in Queensland. So, cut a long story short, we eventually got the museum's go ahead on it. We spent probably thick end of 2 years with COVID intervening, actually doing the work. And last weekend we actually returned it to the Queensland Museum for reassembled.
Oh, that's lovely.
So that's the official handover back to them takes place in March, and then it'll be on display at the Railways Museum in Ipswich.
Because I was going to ask you if you had any photos or where we could have a look at the photos, but if they're handing it over in March, I guess that's when all the...
You can go to the Goma site or the...
Oh, yeah.
Put it in Kathy Charlton, librarian,
Yeah.
Spencer, and it'll come up on Google.
Okay.
And her big article that she researched whilst we were getting it ready.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I want to see
Probably
that.
mention there are only 2 remaining Spencer bikes that we know of.
Yeah.
The one that was at Goma, that was with the whole family and the whole
Yeah.
background was fully researched. That one's sitting in the Wollongong
Oh, okay.
Wildlife Museum. And the other one is now up here
Yeah.
in the Queensland Museum.
Well, I certainly am going to look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for that
They're
information.
going to open that to the public to look at it. It trains planes all in the world.
Yeah, in
That's in May.
May.
May
No,
or March?
April, 28th of
April.
April.
Oh, okay.
28th
Oh,
to 29th. They're probably back now.
well, I'm sure we'll see it advertised. But no, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the day.